Greetings, my disruptors. It is good to see you. I'm going live to talk to you about 5 ways to attract your ideal clients. That's right. We're going to talk about 5 ways to attract your ideal client. And let's just jump right in. I'm still getting to know my tech, so bear with me on that. And yay! All right. So, I want to talk about 5 ways to attract your ideal client. And it's really a way to help you boost revenue and achieve the true freedom that you desire in your business. And the secret lies in authenticity. So, number one, share your personal story. Um, there's a reason why you started the business, all of the beautiful things about this journey and who you are. There's so much power in your story. I think I shared this before. Mm, Both of the clients recently that I've had, they were attracted to my story and they were seeking me out. I did not, um, luckily, have to go find them. So share your story. Um, and it connects deeply with those clients that can identify who you are in your story. It helps with that know, like, and trust factor that they talk about. Um, and your entire unique experience is what makes you you. And you're going to be doing what you do and running your business and how you serve your clients, your offers, all of those things are part of your journey and your story. So it shapes the approach that you take. It definitely shapes the way that I approach things. I know that I think differently than most, and I'm always looking for gaps, ways to be a little bit more efficient, like all of the things. And I went through a period in my story, in my journey, that just had me off kilter. And so I feel like it didn't look like it. I didn't show up like myself, all of those things. And I've shared that along the way. It's important too. It helps your heart stay a little bit lighter when when you're doing work in service. And you know, you gotta get it out some kind of way, right? And so that is one of the ways. Sharing your story, sharing your journey. How did you get here? It's important. You didn't just show up kind of knowing all the things. I'm Mike's Transportation out in Jamaica. Good to see you. Is that Uncle Earl? Hey, hey, hey. Thanks for tuning in. Um, yeah. So that's number one. You're going to share your personal story. And you're going to share it often, not a one-time thing, right? Sometimes when you feel like things are slow and there's a lull, reintroduce yourself. What's the new things that have happened on your journey or in your story, or new revelations that you have? Revelations are always revealing itself, like the lessons learned, all of the things. Like, talk about your journey, okay? And then number two is be transparent about your challenges. We're human. You don't have to have everything figured out. Because if you do, I want some of that too. I definitely want some of that. So be transparent. Be transparent. Um, Embracing transparency, it helps build the trust also. Be open about your challenges. Like I said, you can actually strengthen your business relationships because of that. Because somebody else might be going through something that is a customer or a client, um, that helps them feel seen when you identify and bring that up. Right. So what's a struggle that you've overcome that might inspire someone else? Think about that in your journey. There's actually there's three parts of your story when you're in business. There is your personal story, there is your customer journey, and then there is actually the business journey. So you want to be thinking about that and where the commonalities lie in between them too, because that's a good way to share your story. Got my notes here on my phone, and my phone keeps closing. I don't like it when it does that. Okay, so we're going to be transparent about your challenges, what that looks like. One of mine is showing up live, and I feel like I'm getting more and more comfortable. So feel free to let me know how I'm doing there. Okay, um, my son's the movie star, not me. Okay, and number three, align your offerings with your values. Your success feels different when it aligns with your values. What are your core beliefs that shape your offerings? What do they look like? Right? Um, when you have value driven, if you have a value driven business, um, just discuss how aligning your services with your core beliefs leads to authentic success, right? Like it feels like you're in alignment, you're not compromising yourself. Um, like, what would be one of your non negotiable values in your business, right? A lot of people say excellent customer service. Well, I like to define what that would look like because dif- uh, everyone's definition of excellent is different. So you want to define what that is if you say excellent customer service, and then talk about it all the time. Like, what does that really look like? But one of mine is being clear. Went through a period of confusion, a lot of confusion. So I that is something that I value, being clear. Um, and and check me on it because that's important to me, that I want to be clear to you. I want to be clear to myself so that we understand each other. That's the best way to communicate, right? Being clear about what's going on, what I do uh, and don't provide, what uh, what you do and don't want, um, to just keep those lines of communication open. So speaking of that, number 4 is communicate in your natural voice. Your natural voice is your greatest asset. Ditch the professional persona and communicate as your true self. Not saying that you don't, but just in case, something to keep in mind. Like, how do you keep it real with your clients? How do you keep it real with your clients? Okay. Um, I'm on here talking to you. I'm learning to just talk like I'm having a conversation. I know I didn't do that in the beginning. I felt like I had a different persona when I was showing. So if you look back at things, you'll see all the different phases that I've gone through. Um, and then that really just helps you get free. You ain't got to add another voice. You ain't got to code switch. None of that. You just show up. If you talk funny, if you don't say all the words right, like I say ain't, I say okay. I probably say 1,000 hums and things like that. And after a while, they'll get used to it and knowing that that's your cadence. Okay, that's that's what makes you unique, and that's okay because guess what? Your clients are unique too. Yes, they are. So it's totally okay. All right. So number 4, communicate in your natural voice. And then number 5, showcase your unique approach. Like, what's your secret sauce? What sets you apart from everyone else? Showcase what makes your method special. So maybe you've got a unique framework, maybe you've got a unique process, maybe you've got a unique tool. I'm talking with a client uh, right now that has a laundromat. Well, soon to be a client, and has a laundromat, and they've got this beautiful um, system, the G450, that sanitizes the clothes. Like sanitize, that is huge for me. That's one of the major things that attract. I have a ton of allergies, so getting my clothes super clean and sanitized in the way that this system does that really, 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 really appeals to me. I would pay extra money for that. So absolutely. So you want to talk about that. Um, Whatever that uniqueness is about you, how you see things, why you chose what you chose. Um, yeah, what makes your approach and the way that you do your business? Because there's something. It could be the way that you grew up and realized, like, you saw this gap in the way that they were doing it, and you said to yourself, I'm never going to do it that way. I think that it works out better because it was what? It's your business too, right? And that's going to attract your ideal client because they probably think that same way. They want that unique quality that you have, and they'll pay for that. It'll build a sense of loyalty and understanding, um, leveraging your unique strengths, right? It's definitely your superpower. So, what is your superpower? What is your secret sauce? We'll talk about mine at another time. I'm still working on it. I'm working on my value proposition and what that really looks like. I know what it is, but I really want to really hone in on it. So when I get to the part where I've got it all done, I'm going to come back and share it. Because right now, you know, it's half done. Okay. So let's recap. There are 5 ways to show up genuinely and attract your ideal clients. Number one, share your personal story. Is this unique to you? And it's what got you here in the first place. Number two, be transparent about your challenges. What are you going through? Show your humanness. You don't have to have everything all figured out. Number three, align offerings with your values. What's important to you? Um, it's okay if you're controversial. It's okay if um, it's just some things that are non-negotiable and you don't want to do those things. That's absolutely fine. It's your business. It's your business in more ways than one, as Tabitha Brown would say. Number four, communicate in your natural voice. I know my voice when I'm pumped, if I'm excited about something, I'm excited, I'm pumped up, I'm I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I know that about me. And I don't mind that at all. Today I'm chill, I'm relaxed. I wanted to educate you on these 5 things. So it's not the pumped up time, although it don't take much. Okay. So communicate in your natural voice, whatever feels right and feels comfortable to you. Because you're talking to your friends, you're talking to your client, you're talking to the people that you want to do business with, right? So identify that you're talking directly to them. And then number 5, showcase your unique approach. What is the secret sauce? What is it that sets your business apart from other businesses? Don't be shy. That product, that service, it is okay. Let's talk about it. Share it. We won't know if you don't tell us. Okay. So that's my time. Let me just double check, see if anybody's got any questions, because I know sometimes social does not always act the way that I want it to act. All right, all right, all right. I don't see any over there. I don't see any that showed up on Facebook, and we're on YouTube. I'm going to recap one more time. Uh, Let me go back. I'm playing with the device. 1 is share your personal story. 2 is be transparent about your challenges, right? 3, align your offers with your values. What is important to you? Number 4, and I talk with my hands, y'all. Communicate in your natural voice. All right. And number 5, showcase your unique approach, your secret sauce. All right. That's my time. I'll be back with you tomorrow. It's day 18 in the books. Take care of yourself.